Hello, trading is closed on September 14th, 2016. Yesterday I said that the pattern was basically positive, and as long as we held these lows, I would anticipate higher prices. I wanted to see a low just before the end of the first hour of trading with a rally into the lunch hour, which is what happened. We did have a drop after the lunch hour. MEJT says it's a false move, gives us a target of 2131.57, most likely to print tomorrow, and that's my call. We had an ultimate buy signal in the afternoon. We got the minimum. Almost always we get more than the minimum, so we could get more than this. Well, I've been negative for weeks, if not months, and so when we broke through, it would be consistent if I would just say we keep on dropping. However, even though I do think we're going to go much lower, it doesn't mean we go much lower in a straight line. A high percentage of the time we're going to retrace to this trend line, which is a pretty good move. Based on other people's work, we have a price, volume, and time, all of which are compatible with a low being set in this range. Also, despite dropping all day long, we couldn't close under any of these lows. Let's not forget that over the weekend we had a panic low in futures at much lower levels, and we haven't approached that. That implies that the public doing those trades was excessively negative on the market, and usually when they get punished, they can even get punished more than this, although 60 plus points might be punishment enough. In addition to all that, here's our 15-minute chart, and there's bar number 13 of a buy signal, a sequential buy signal. Well, all this stuff falls apart if these lows don't hold, and since we're going much lower, and I think the surprises will be on the downside, it really pays to put a close stop on any long position. But if we're going to break these lows, I think we'll break it early in the day. I think it's more likely that we hold them and that we get a rally at least to this level and possibly higher than that. Be aware that tomorrow's pattern typically starts out high and drops most of the day. Based on time, that should still happen, but it doesn't always happen that way based on price. The day tends to have a negative tilt, and I'd be a bit leery of the call if we didn't start by gapping up tomorrow, although it's not absolutely required. So as long as these lows hold, I look for higher prices and perhaps substantially higher prices, as we have a number of signs here of a bottom. The bottom eventually won't hold, and I still look for much lower prices coming up before too much longer. And that's today's call.